Shalom, 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 family. I see you y'all in the chat. I'll drop a link for you real quick, man. Shalom, family, to everybody that's on time. We back again for another live class. All praise to the Most High God. His real name is Yahawah.
God, man. Shalom, shalom. Everybody who already in here, man, hopefully y'all like, share, subscribe. Share some. Boy, Kaya in the chat.
Yeah, I just dropped
Share the video, man. Show some love. For this powerful live class.
That's right. That's right.
Hopefully, man, everybody week been going straight these last days, man.
Okay. There we go.
Lord willing, we be out of here soon.
Man, Lord willing. I'm in full compliance and agreement with that, my brother. Full agreement.
Shalom, shalom, family. All praise to the Most High YAHAWAH, man. Another live.
Anybody talk to Brother Qual or anything? I don't know where he at. If he here, I'm sure he'll pop up. If not, you're gonna keep it going. Shalom Rashab in the chat. Everybody's in here. Holla at us, man, if you can. Just pop at us one time. Let us know y'all here. Let us know where you at, where you coming from, where you reside, all that good stuff.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Talk to us. Talk to us.
Shalom to the people that's here. Let's get these lights up. Share everything is good, decently, and in order. You know what I mean? Shalom to y'all that's here. I'm saluting in myself. First and foremost, man, without further ado, I'd like to say, call hello, Yahawah, Bahashim, Hamashayacha Yahawashah, and that's all praise to the Most High God, whose real name is Yahawah. We do so in the name of his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahawashi Hamashayacha. I'm your brother Ratazian. We are Yahawah's law keepers, aka YLK, here to prophesy the uplifting of so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans who are the biblical children of Israel, and to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom known as Mystery Babylon, Sodom and Egypt, and the mother of all harlots, man. As we said, you know what I mean? Shalom to everybody that's here. You know what I mean? Shalom to everybody that's here. We back again for another live class. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to do what we do, to be able to hear what we hear, to be able to see and hear and have the understanding that we have, to have this truth, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to teach it, to be able to, you know, share with our people, to be able to edify the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Shalom to all of y'all. Appreciate everybody that's here week in and week out. Let's continue to build, continue to put our best foot forward, continue to endure, continue to have faith. You know, show the examples of, you know, what the fruits of the spirit are to be a spiritual person, man. And let's continue to get better every single day, man. Shalom to everybody, my brothers here. Let them introduce themselves. And that's all I just want to say, man. How with them to everybody. Shalom.
God, man. Shalom, shalom. It's Brother Shabi Yahawah. Right back at again in the live class with my Akim, man. I just want to give all praise to the Most High God in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahawashi, man, who y'all refer to as Jesus Christ. He is our Savior. He is our Lord. He is our Redeemer, man. That's the name we come in, man. Yahawah, Bashim Yahawashi. We just out here trying to let our light shine before men so that we can glorify our Father in heaven, man. That's what our lives about, is putting our hand to the plow and bringing back God's chosen people in these last days, man. So let y'all know that we are special. With that, I yield.
Again, family, shalom. It's your brother Kanya. YLK back again with another live, man. Feeding the lost sheep. Man. All praises, like the brother said, man. This is a privilege and an honor, you feel me, to serve Yahawah and to be used as vessels of light. You know what I'm saying? Pushing this truth, man. All praises, man. This is exclusive. This is some exclusive, you know. This is an exclusive experience, man. All praise to the Most High for allowing us to have it.
Khan. You know what? I like how you started that off, man. Like you said, to be used as vessels of honor, right? So y'all see what the title is tonight, man. Is God is the potter, we are the clay. So Brother Kanye said it's an honor for us, because that's what we're doing. This is an honorable thing, what we're doing. We're doing a righteous and honorable thing. Not that it's us doing it, but God created us to do this, his will, his honorable will. And just like he created the wicked to be wicked, and so on and so forth, right? So as we say, if God created you to be a certain way, and that's good that Shai even posted that question again, because God is the power, we are the clay. That's what we're talking about. But it ultimately makes me wonder, like, do you have free will? Do we have it? You know what I mean? If you were created to be good, how can you be evil? And if you are created to be evil, how can you be good, right? So I want to start somewhere real quick, and we're gonna jump around, right? But if you can start me up, I see you got your screen. Shalom to everybody that's in here, and that's something for all y'all to think about, right? Are you a good person? You know what I mean? Do you feel like you're a good person because you're just trying to be? Do you feel like that you're doing stuff out of, like, what's the reason why you're even in this walk? Why do you feel like you want to serve the Lord? Why do you feel like you want to know the Lord? Do you feel like you're choosing it? Or you feel like he's chosen you? You know what I mean? And that's just something for you to reflect on, man. We want to reflect on things daily, to meditate on the scriptures, meditate on, being self-aware of everything. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. If you can, Kanya, I need you to start off with scripture, Isaiah chapter 64.
God.
I believe I need verse 8. Shout out on my moderator, Yag in the building. Right?
Bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 64 and verse 8. But now, O Yahawah, thou art our Father, we are the clay, and thou art potter, and we all are the work of thy hand.
Right here, we are all, not one person, not even the good or the wicked. Nothing. It didn't say differentiate anybody. It said we are all the work of thy hand. Every single one of us are, whether good or bad, no matter what you are, no matter what your thoughts, inner thoughts may be. You are who you are, and we are who we are because Yahawah has created us to be so, right? I just want to get a couple little points. We're going to jump around a little bit, right? Isaiah bring out so much. I'm going to definitely stick with him for a second, but I need to go back. I need you to get Isaiah 29 just to prove this little point, right? When it just shows it don't even matter like what you're thinking. The Most High sees it all, right? Give me 15, verse 15 and 16 with this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahawah, and the works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, or who knoweth us? It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Woof.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
See what I'm saying? So that's really so deep in itself, bro, because he's showing them, woe to these people, destruction to them already, right? The Most High, and that's what makes him so cold as being the beginning and the end. He started out with woe unto them that seek to, to hide their counsel from the Lord and think like nobody is seeing me and all this other stuff. Who see us? Who know what we doing? We know we wicked, but we're hiding it because we're doing it either on some, behind the scenes stuff in darkness where we think people can't see us. And then he literally tells them, surely you're turning of things upside down. So you not being upright, as you turn the stuff upside down, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, meaning it's his doing. It's his doing, and he sees it all, right? And I want to emphasize this point, and we can come back to it, right? Can you pull this in the Apocrypha? I need Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 23, verses 18 and 19, just to emphasize this point, because this is what the wicked people are saying. They're doing something in wickedness. And I think this is referring to people that's in adultery and other stuff, but they feel like nobody can see them, right? And go right back to this point.
You said 23 and 19?
You started verse 18.
God. This is the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23 and verse 18. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness.
You see what I'm saying? That's the same type of verbiage. Even in Isaiah 29 said they seek to hide their ways in the darkness and say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? That's literally the same thing. So now he's talking about a man that breaketh wedlock. He's already in sin. He's in wickedness, right? So it's the same type of thing. You seek to hide your ways, and you can finish it out. What are they saying?
Says the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
Woo! That's some stuff to say, right? Get verse 19.
Says such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Yeah, see, they don't even think of God at all. You have to think about what type of spirit or soul this is. He created them to be that. They're not even thinking of God at all. They think because men don't see him, or they doing stuff after dark, or the pastor ain't gonna be out, or them Israelites ain't gonna be at this spot, whatever, at this part, them prophets, they ain't gonna be here. But you don't know that. You think God go to sleep or whatever, but they not even thinking that. They only worried about the eyes of men. But it said the Most High is considering the most secret parts of a person, which the things you think you hide, and the Most High knows all of it, right? You can get the next verse too.
Verse 20. He knew all things. It says he knew all things or ever they were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all.
See, technically these people that's in wickedness, whatever they are perfected once he looked upon them at the end. Like I created them, they're perfect, they're complete. Not in a mean like they're blameless or anything perfect, but they're perfected, meaning you are exactly who he created you to be. You're perfected in that way. You're perfect in your wickedness. You're perfect in your righteousness, whatever you may be, right? So let's go back to Isaiah 29 for real. And can we just get a different translation just to see and say something a little different?
Let me see. We was at 15, right?
Yes.
15. Yeah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 15 in the NLT. It says, what sorrow awaits those who try to hide their plans from Yahweh, who do their evil deeds in the dark. Yahweh can't see us, they say. He doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my good. You gotta think about what type of hold on. This translation is crazy. The Lord can't see us, they say. He doesn't know what's going on. That's almost blasphemy. Like that is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. A filthy, wicked lie.
Yeah. God don't know what the hell is going on. Like, what? You have the nerve to say this or think this type of thing? But what type of wickedness are you really in? Cole, what's going on? Shalom. I didn't even know. Did y'all drop a link for Cole? Cole, was you trying to get on here? I didn't even know he was in here. Shalom.
Yeah, I can't even see the chat.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm looking back and stuff too. Let's see if he says something. Shab, if you can drop the link too. You already know. Just let me know though. But let's bring that back. That is crazy. Shalom, DB. I see you, brother.
Yep. Shalom, okay.
Shalom.
Right.
Shalom.
Yep.
Oh, Qual here. Qual here too.
Praises. I'm gonna start verse 15 up again.
It
says, what sorrow awaits those who try to hide their plans from Yahweh, who do their evil deeds in the dark. Yahweh can't see us, they say. He doesn't know what's going on. How foolish can you be? He is the potter. He is certainly greater than you, the clay. Should the created thing say of the one who made it, he didn't make me? Does a jar ever say the potter who made me is stupid?
You see what I'm saying? What? Say some blasphemous, crazy, ridiculous stuff like that. The potter that made me is stupid. That is ridiculous, bro. That is literally ridiculous. But that's how foolish anybody will look. They're thinking that they're being righteous on their own. They're thinking that their life technically isn't completely controlled, or that you are who you are, whatever path you on, whatever your wife looks like, whatever profession, however you speak, look, everything. It's like you had a choice in the matter, because we don't have a choice in any of that, right? Now, I want to get a little bit more. I need you to get Isaiah 45. And if y'all got any points at any time, man, don't hesitate to interject. I do got a lot, you know what I mean? I do have a nice amount of precepts lined up. But you know, anything if y'all want to do, you just like any little side things, just how I went to Ecclesiasticus on like the verse before that, it's all good. You know what I mean? So don't hesitate, right? But I need you to get this one in the NLT as well for me too. This Isaiah 45.
Yeah.
Right. And I need you to start at verse 9. We're gonna read 9 through 12. Shalom, brother Qual, before you get there. Shalom, brother.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, King.
Come on, King.
Praise to the Most High, man. You right on time.
Yes, sir.
Nah, we're about to get right to it. I need this in the NLT. This is crazy.
It says, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 9. It says, what sorrow awaits those who argue with their creator? Does a clay pot argue with its maker? Does the clay dispute with the one who shapes it, saying, stop, you're doing it wrong? Does the pot exclaim, how clumsy can you be?
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just that same type of verbiage. Like, you had the clay, you know what I mean? It's saying all this type of stuff back. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Come on now. Well,
that's laughable.
Yeah, that's really laughable. That's laughable.
Man.
Right? Let's keep going.
Verse 10. How terrible it will be if a newborn baby said to his father, why was I born? Or if it had said to his mother, why did you make me this way? This is what Yahawah says, the Holy One of Israel and your Creator. Do you question what I do for my children? Do you give me orders about the work of my hands? I am the one who made the earth and created the people to live on it. With my hands I stretched out the heavens. All the stars are at my command.
Oh my God. With his own hands, he stretched out the heavens, and all the stars are at his command. So if the stars, the heavens, the wind answer to him, everything, because we even see that's evident when what happened with Yahawashi, when they was like, who's this man? He has this much power that even the wind listen to him. If you think that the elements, the stars, the wind, and everything else is going to listen to Yahawashi, and you're not, you are insane.
Yeah.
And ultimately, he still created you to be the insane individual that you are.
That's right.
Real talk. If you thinking that any of this thing and you're controlling any of this, you are completely insane. That's the only word I can really think of. You know what I mean? And it would just be evident of everything. And we have to know that this is what it means with everything. Like, God is going to be glorified in every single thing that he does. Yahawah, the Father, he's going to be glorified in every single thing that he does in your life and the next. He's going to be justified in everything he does, whether he destroys you or lifts you up. It's going to be a justification for every single thing that he does, because he is the truly and only perfect one in that way. And he's going to be. And it just is what it is. So we have to pray and you know what I mean, in hope that we are vessels of righteousness, and pray that we are not brute beasts fitted for destruction, because ultimately it's his choice. You don't have a damn choice in the matter. And that's what makes, and if you don't think that, you know what I mean, it's a powerful but freakish, scary thing, like at the same time, because you don't have a choice in anything, bro. That's what makes the God, our Father, the Most High, you know, just worthy of being feared, bro. That is some scary stuff right there. That is extremely scary. You know what I mean? I just want to kill a couple other little points, and then I'm gonna lift up for a second. We can go back and forth, right? I need you to get just another little point. He said this in Jeremiah as well, and he's talking to the whole nation, not only individuals, but look at just how he taught us in a lot of different ways. Jeremiah 18 and verse 6, straight to the point, right?
You want this in NLT too?
It doesn't matter. You can really get KJV. It's cool.
God. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18 and verse 6. O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith Yahawah? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel.
See what I'm saying? And that's why Israel is who they is. They are who they are. God created Israel to be that light, to be the representation of who he is on earth, that holy nation. He set them apart for this reason. You know what I mean? And he's showing you they're in his hands. He's never going to forget Israel. So people can act like, you know what I mean, that Israel is now the church and all this other stuff. He already said he can do what he wants with not only you, but everybody else. And he created Israel to do this. And I mean, even though he speak on certain things, but I mean, look at the next verse. Now, ultimately, we know that if you repent, it's because he put it on your spirit to do so. But look at what he said in verse 7.
Says, at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom to pluck it up and to pull down and to destroy it.
See, so at what instant, at whatever, just if he decides to do these things, he can do it. With anything, whole nations at a time, he can do it. Because ultimately, you know what I mean, they will be deserving of whatever he pronounced on them, whatever judgment he does, whatever he does is just going to be because he decides to do it. We are at his mercy and his will. You know, I'm like, I'm throwing myself at the mercy of the court. Everybody is at the mercy of Yahawah Son YAHAWASHI. No ifs, ands, buts about it, right? I want to get 2 more little ones, and then I got like 3 more, but I'm going to get 2 small ones, right? I want to get Ecclesiastes. It's going to be 2 in Ecclesiastes. I need Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 15.
God.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered.
That which is crooked cannot be made straight. If he made it crooked, there's nothing you can do to make it straight. He already told you, you cannot make it straight. It's created to be crooked. A snake is created to be a snake. A tiger is created with stripes, so you can't get rid of it. A zebra, all these things, they're created to be who they are. You know what I mean? When they see a tiger, lion, they see a gazelle, it's programmed to chase it, to attack it, and you know, so on and so forth. Just like a wicked person, that's who they're supposed to be. So, like Esau, the Edomites, you know what I mean? They are majority wicked, and mostly probably all of them are. I'm not going to just say every single one is inherently wicked or his levels with it, but I mean, he created them to be the wicked. It just is what it is as a people, as a nation, right? Get another one in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 13, just to show the same thing. He showed in a different verbiage, but it's the same thing.
God. Oh. God.
Yeah,
This is the book of Ecclesiastes. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 13. It says, consider the work of God.
The work of who?
The work of God.
Okay.
It says, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked?
Yeah. I made you crooked, so there's no way you can ever come and even try to tell God or prove anything like, well, you know what I mean? I really am good. And God looking at you like, man, I made you as crooked as the letter S. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Are you trying to prove God wrong?
Yeah, exactly. It's like he didn't see me do all this wickedness. He didn't see me try to commit adultery. He didn't see me buy that kit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Oh my God.
You didn't see me order that.
You are in 4K.
I didn't go to no damn that. I ain't make you put that t-shirt on.
God.
To say that.
Crazy.
I mean, the Most High did all of this, right? Real talk.
That's right. That's right.
The Most High did all of this, bro. And that's what's so scary about it, because there's nothing you're going to do. And far as in doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to do whatever the hell you're supposed to do, even if you feel like you don't want to, whether it's in righteousness or wickedness, you're going to do it, right? And I'm going to get this point. I'm going to let y'all get off a little bit, right? I need Romans 9, man. Let's get Romans 9. I know y'all got a lot. I definitely need to open it up. And that's like, now it's a lot of points. I can see his boy opening up. I just wanted to, you know, get some punches off real quick.
Get the fire started.
Yes, right. So, let's start at 16 or something.
God. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 16. It says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that sheweth mercy.
Everything is about God, no matter what the hell you think you doing, whether you running your race, winning, or you thinking my will, I will myself. It's not about none of that. It's about the mercy that God has showed upon you, right? Now let's watch this. This is plain upon tables. Argue with your mama. We don't argue with scriptures. Let's get it.
It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore, have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden.
Right. And Gad, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about Jonah instantly when I was saying that last scripture when we was bringing that out. I thought of Jonah instantly, which that could be brought out by one of y'all if you like. But good stuff, Rashad. So lucky, we keep going though, bro.
God says, verse 19, thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will?
He's asking you right now, who has resisted the will of the Most High God? Why do you find him fault? He have mercy on who will have mercy. He will harden who he hardened. Just like he was telling Moses every time, like, you gonna go tell my people, let my people go. I'm gonna harden his heart that he not gonna let them go. You know what I mean? He's not going to let them go, but I just want you to do this to ask him. He's not going to let them go just to show you who I am, just to show who I am in this. And then he asking you a question. Whoever resisted his will, he going to answer it for you. Who resisted the Most High's will?
Says, neighbor, old man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Oh, yeah. Who are you?
Oh, God.
Yeah, who the hell are you? Right? Keep going.
Says, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
You see, don't God got the choice to do these things? Can he make you a super wicked individual that wants to buy random kits, and then he can make somebody as a super righteous person that's following the laws, commandments, and have faith to the T? He has the right and the power and the ability to be able to do these things, right? Now go ahead, it's going to break itself down. You can go to 24 and I'm going to yield.
Time. It says, what if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory, even us whom he have called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles.
Which we understand the Gentiles in this context is talking about the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the people that went through the diaspora, you know what I mean? The Hellenistics. That's what he's talking about, right? Everything is to give his glory. That was a fore-prepared. Everything. So the Most High has created everybody to do what they're going to do. And they're going to do it. They're going to do it well. They're going to fulfill it to the T. They're going to do it just like when he made these people create the nukes. They're going to give him the best Satan II and missiles and all these missiles they can possibly give him. They're going to do everything because he created them to do so. And it's going to happen. It's going to be done. You know what I mean? So I yield with that. And let's get to it, man. I know y'all got some stuff. All praise to the Most High.
God, man, I got something in the clip. I got something in the clip. Can you grab Sirach 33 or grab 42? Matter of fact, we'll grab 42 first. Right. You can start at 15.
15. Time. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 15. It says, I will now remember the works of Yahawah and declare the things that I have seen. And the words of Yahawah are his works. The sun that giveth light looketh upon all things, and the work thereof is full of the glory of Yahawah.
Right. So Sirach is observing the things that he is seeing with his eyes, right? So he start off with the sun, right? Keep going.
says, Yahweh have not given power to the saints to declare all his marvelous works, which the Almighty Lord firmly settled. Settled. Says that whatsoever is might be established for his glory.
Right. So he's saying like he didn't give Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their descendants to declare all his marvelous works, right? We are the people that's speaking about the salvation, right? The glory that he's going to promise to Israel. These are the things that he declared to us to show his marvelous works, right? Us repenting and us going out here and doing these marvelous things in his name, but it's things outside of that, right? It's the sun, the flowers, the animals, the smell, the scents, the colors, all of these other things are his marvelous works as well, right? Keep going.
Says, he seeketh out the deep and the heart, and considereth their crafty devices. But Yahweh knoweth all that may be known.
Know of what?
All that may be known.
Right. The Most High God knoweth all that may be known. That is known. And the things that are unknown, right? He knoweth all these things. Keep going.
And he beholdeth the signs of the world.
Keep going.
He declareth the things that are past and for to come, and revealeth the steps of hidden things.
Right? By his prophecies, by his word, all of these things are revealed, right? Before they even happen, right? Keep going.
Says no thought escapeth him.
No what?
No thought escapes him. Damn.
Right? So every single person on this planet, their thoughts does not escape the Most High God. The things that make you, your thoughts, what comes from inside of you, the Most High knows these things, right? Keep going.
Neither any word is hidden from him.
Right? And this is why Christ said, every man shall give an account thereof of the words that he shall speak. You have to answer for these things because the Most High knows everything, right? Keep going.
It says, he have garnished the excellent. It's lucky.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent.
Boy, you doing like that one dude video, delicacy.
Excellent. He has garnished the excellent works of his wisdom.
Salakia.
Brother.
Man, I don't know why this is
excellent.
Bro.
Excellent.
Yeah, there you go. Excellent. There you go. Salakia. Says he have garnished the excellent art. Hold on. The excellent works of his wisdom. Yeah, he's going to roll with it. Says he is from everlasting to everlasting.
He is from what?
He is from everlasting to everlasting. Says, unto him may nothing be added, neither can he be diminished. He have no need of any counselor.
You see that? The Most High is everything. Nothing can be added unto him or taken away from him. He don't need nobody next to him, right? And we see this verbiage in the prophets, Isaiah, right? Keep going.
It says, oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark.
Right? So the things that we are seeing are just a little speckle, a spark of the things that he has truly created, right? We only seen a spark as man of his creations. Because we have yet to see the glory that he's going to establish in the earth when YAHAWASHI returns, right? Keep going.
All these things live and remain forever for all uses, and they are all obedient.
They are what?
They are all obedient.
Right, they are all obedient to the Most High God, because there is no, if God created the world, explain to me how he wouldn't have control of it. How do you not have control over something you have created? Right? Keep going.
God. Just all things are double one against another. He have made nothing imperfect.
Right.
One thing established the good or another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory.
Right. Now you can grab 32, because 32 goes, or 33, my bad, 33.
Yeah.
And I got two more after this. Right.
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 13. It says, as the clay.
Lot.
Okay.
Or that 9.
Verse 9 says, some of them have he made high days and hollowed them, and some of them have he made ordinary days. And all
Right,
men are.
So like he was talking about the feast days, right? The feast
Con.
days. Right, keep going.
And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth, of earth, lucky. And much knowledge Yahweh have divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself.
Right, the chosen people of God, the Israelites, right? These are the people he set near to himself, right? Keep going.
But some of them have he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
Right, and these are the damn Hamites we see in Africa. They be over there eating all type of madness. He has really cursed these people. Like when we look at the people, these are the worst people that you could possibly be right now. In reality. I mean, and we just see it. Like some of them he cursed. And this is all through the Most High's will. He cursed and brought them low and turned them out of their. They don't even have a city. They live in a wild. They eat all type of madness. It just showing you how the Most High works. These are his. This is his will. These are the things he done to make his power be known. Right. Keep going.
God. And it says, oh wait, hold on. Did it?
Verse 13.
Yeah, 13. Right. It says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liking him best.
Right, and this is what we see. As the whatever the Most High wants, he's going to have it. It's that simple, right? If he wants somebody to be a hobo for 20 years, it's going to happen. If he wants somebody to be rich for 100 years, it will happen. Regardless, anything you could think about, the Most High is fashioning man how he wants it. Right? Keep going.
God. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Right? This is what Razazian was talking about in the book of Ecclesiastes. These things that are made crooked, how can you be made straight? And the people that are made straight, how can you be made crooked? Right? It is life against death, the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. Right? Keep going.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
Right? And that's and that's what it was mentioned in Sirach 42, where it says he made everything double. Everything is perfect. Everything has an opposite. Right? And this is how we know that the Most High is perfect. This is how we know that this is a mastermind that created the things that we see. Right? Grab Sirach 39. Matter of fact,
hey, can I just throw one in real quick before you go to that? Just one little quick one before you go there to kind of hit home exactly what you just said. Just get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15 and verse 7. Just only 7.
Bring that out.
Pull up another tab.
Because that's exact, man. He hit it a point again. He bring out so much in the Apocrypha. I'm looking through my notes. I'm like, man, I had all this highlighted for real.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15 and verse 7. It says, for the potter, tempering soft earth, fashioned every vessel with much labor for our service. Yea, of the same clay he maketh both the vessels that serve for clean uses, and likewise also all such as serve to the contrary. But what is the use of either sort? The potter himself is the judge.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like, man, whatever either sort, the judge, the Most High is going to be the reason why you are what you are, and he's going to be the judge. It's certain for clean uses and something for the contrary, but Yahweh is the one who decides which one you are, not yourself. All right, you keep going, dog.
God, oh, that's fire. Yahweh is the judge over all. Grab I'm gonna end with that. Grab Sirach 39.
Yeah, you want like 27?
No, start at 15.
15. God. Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, and verse 15. It says, magnify his name and shew forth his praise with the songs of your lips and with harps, and in praising him ye shall say after this manner.
Right? Because these are the things that we have to understand with the Most High. He's telling you how to praise the Most High God in his account right here, right? Keep going.
God. It says, all the works of Yahawah are exceedingly good or exceeding good. And whatsoever he commandeth shall be accomplished in due season. And none may say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For at time convenient they shall be all sought out. At his commandment the waters stood as a heap, and at the words of his mouth the receptacles of waters.
Right? So at his commandments, the water stood as a heap. This is talking about the splitting of the Red Sea. At the Most High God's command, right? When he wanted Moses to do that, it happened, right? When it was convenient, it should all be sought out, right? Keep going.
At his commandment is done whatsoever pleaseth him, and none can hinder when he will save.
Right? At his commandment is done whatsoever pleaseth him. Everything is according to the Most High God's will. Nothing is, he don't need a counselor to come up him and talk to him about something he need to handle. You feel what I'm saying? He don't need to call his damn assistant and say, hey, I need some help with this. No, this is not how the Most High works. He does whatever he wants when he wants. Right? Keep going.
The works of all flesh are before him, and nothing can be hid from his eyes. He seeth from everlasting to everlasting. There is nothing wonderful before him. A man need not to say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For he have made all things for their uses. His blessing covered the dry land as a river, and watered it as a flood. As he have turned the waters into saltness, so shall the heathen inherit his wrath.
Damn.
As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. This is fire.
God.
It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners.
Right? So like the good things that are created for the people he made to be good. It's showing you that his creation starts, well, not starts, but is his free will. From him creating something is already, we don't have free will at that point, because he is making these things for a specific thing. Everything he has made is for a specific thing, right? It's like evil things for sinners and the good things for the good people, right? Keep going.
God says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil.
Right? Because dealing with Esau, you feel what I'm saying? Now we have all types of water people out here selling. People out here selling Dasani and stuff like that. How the hell do y'all make water evil? How do you make food evil? How do you make salt evil? How do you make the blood of the grape evil? Oil, clothing, all of these things that the wicked has taken hold upon, it has been turned into evil, right? And this is what was supposed to happen, right? Keep going.
God. Just there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right? It'll please the wrath of him that made them. These people, these things are sent out for a specific thing, right? For destruction, for force, right? And go break it down. Keep going.
Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Damn.
They shall
Right.
rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Right. As we see, these teeth are wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, aka the gun, right, or weapon, right? These are made to punish the wicked, to destruction. This is crazy. All of these things, this so-called bad in the world, it is good unto Yahweh because it is meant to punish the people that he have made wicked. Right? Keep going.
Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things and have left them in writing. All the works of Yahweh are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. So that a man cannot say, this is worse than that, for in time they shall all be well approved. And therefore, praise ye Yahweh with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of Yahweh.
That's right. This is why we have to show praises to the Most High God, because he have made everything for his will, right? And with us understanding this, Romans 8:28, all things work well for those that love God, right?
That's right.
So grab Isaiah 46.
God.
I got
bring it out.
I got one more after this.
Yep. Wow.
No, that was heat.
What verse you want to start with, King?
Go to 9 and get it in the NLT for me, Baba Kusha.
Yeah, go. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 9 in the NLT. Remember the things I have done in the past, for I alone am God. I am God, and there is none like me. Only I can tell you the future before it even happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish.
I do what?
Whatever I wish. Says, I will call a swift bird of prey from the east, a leader from a distant land to come and do my bidding. I have said what I will do, and I will do it. Listen to me, you stubborn people who are so far from doing right. For I am ready to set things right, not in the distant future, but right now. I am ready to save Jerusalem and to show my glory to Israel.
That's right. This is what we're trying to tell our people. The Most High is gonna do what he do. He's gonna save us. He's gonna redeem us when he feel like it, right? And that's why we're trying to call y'all back, because as we see by the prophecies and other things coming to pass, we see that these things are coming nigh and nigh, nearer and nearer. Day by day, we wake up, right? And this last one, grab Proverbs 16. And 4.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4 in the NLT. It says, Yahweh has made everything for his own purposes.
No, for the white man purposes.
For his own purposes.
For the Chinese man purpose.
For his own purposes.
For humankind purpose, Ak.
For his own purposes.
Right. For his own purposes. Right. He has made everything for his own purpose. Right. Keep going.
Even the wicked for a day of disaster.
You see that? Even them. Even the people that maybe spittle in crumbs to the Most High. He has made them for something. Right. Even a heathen. Right. Even Ham. Think about Canaan. He has made them for something. And they ain't nothing already. But he made them.
Man.
You know what I mean? Even Esau. Right? All of these things, the Most High has made all of these things for a reason. And all of these things must play out. Right? Ain't nobody gonna be asking questions when YAHAWASHI returns, right? Because they all will come to recognize, they say, oh, that's why he made all these things. Okay. He made this nuke for America to be destroyed, and he made Russia and China think they're about to take over the world just so they can get throw off they damn throw a wrench in their plan. Right? All of these things is to please the Most High and to show his wrath and to give glory unto him. Every single thing in this world, right? And with that, I yield.
Oh, that's fire. I definitely was sitting on that Proverbs. That was definitely one of them in the click. That was fire. That had to come out.
God. Yeah, I got a couple points too. Because even going back to that Sirach 39, man, it's like even there are things created to punish the wicked, right? And they're not gonna fail at what they do because they have their commandment from the Lord, right? So in that same way, I'm about to bring this out. If you can read this for me, Baba Kushar. Verse 39, Baba Kushar, in Deuteronomy 32. Come on, mute. Oh no,
I bring it out.
God.
39, just the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
You see that? So it's like the Most High, He can do what He wants. If He wants you dead, you're gonna die. If He wants you to live, you're gonna live. You feel me? If He wants you to be healed from the wound, you're gonna be healed. Right? If He wants to inflict a wound on you, it's just gonna happen. It's not gonna be a debate or maybe if I do this, I can avoid it. It's like no, everything is already pre-planned and already pre-stepped out. We just and like we always say, we're just walking through the movie the Most High has created for us. We are going through our own perceptions of these events and this experience, right? And it's all praises to the Most High. And that should even just let you know, like if you are following Yahweh and you keeping these commandments, having faith in Yahweh Shah, you are contrary to this wicked world. You feel me? Like the Most High created you for that purpose. Like that should hold some weight. You feel me? It's not a mistake. It's not just a happen chance. It's because Yahweh designed it to where you were following Him. You were conformed to the image of His Son. Before a foretime, right? And I got one more too. This is one of my favorite ones that I always bring out, man. But it go crazy.
You did. You did.
You can start at verse 11 and go down to 16.
God, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 139 and verse 11.
Nope.
I could ask the darkness to hide me and the light around me to become night. But even in darkness, I cannot hide from you. To you, the night shine as bright as day. Darkness or light, darkness and light are the same to you. You make all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it.
Mm-hmm.
You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion, as I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed.
So tell me what you're going to do with this if you think you have free will or you can resist the will of God. Every moment of our lives is already pre-recorded in Yahweh's book. Every single moment before a single second off that clock since the beginning of time had ever passed. Why? Because the Most High does what He wants. Like He has complete and absolute control over His creations. It's foolish. It's a foolish thought to think that the Most High cannot make you do what He wants you to do, or you can resist His will. That's a certain level of pride and just delusion in your mind to believe I can box for God. I can tell Him no. I don't want to go left. I don't want to go to work today. Or I don't want to go out there and teach our people. Like you can't say no. You feel me? We have examples like the brother brought out with Jonah. He had in his mind, oh no, I'm not doing this no more. I quit. But the Most High made it to where you still about to go over there and do that. You still about to do what I told you to do.
That's right.
But it's just showing you, like, and even in darkness, you can't hide from the Lord. We just read plenty of examples that the wicked are thinking, "Oh, the darkness is going to cover me." It says right here, the night to the Most High shines as day. It don't matter where you at. It don't matter. He's still seeing everything you doing, everything you thinking, and every word you are saying. Why? Because it was written in His book. He made you to be that way, right? So whether it's for righteousness and you to be healed and you to come into this truth and to be a light to your people, or you for you to be a vessel of destruction. You feel me? Like it's one of the two, And whatever the Most High has designated your lot to be, that's what you're gonna do, regardless of anything. And it's all all praises to the Most High YAHAWAH that He has created us to be on this path of righteousness, man. All praises, man. And with that, I yield.
I chose God.
Shalom.
I chose the Lord. Qual, I chose to speak before you, and I chose the Lord. So, go ahead, Qual. Shalom.
Oh my God. Shalom. Somebody get Job 14:5, just to kind of just pick up from where Kanye left off at.
You want this in the NLT or the KJV, Ken? Am I muted? Oh no.
He said,
Cool.
"You want?"
All right, go ahead. Can you hear me?
He said, "Do it matter
Yeah.
which one you want, NLT or KJV?"
I mean, you can go to it don't really matter. It don't matter. That's good right there in the NL.
Oh, your audio cutting in and out, Ken. You said verse 5 though, right?
Yep. Verse 5. Yep, verse 5.
This is the book of Job. Chapter 14 and verse 5. It says, you have decided, in NLT, Slakia, you have decided the length of our lives. You know how many months we will live, and we are not given a minute longer.
So just to go on to just piggybacking off that, the Most High has already decided every single day of your life. He not only decided the length of your life, he decided how many months you will live, and he won't give you a single minute over what he has already dictated and decided, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's not no, how people be like, oh well, if he would have did this, he would have survived. It's not no if. It's a definite that person would not have survived or made it out of it because the Most High had already predetermined it to be so.
Fire.
And even to stay on that train of thought, we can go to the book of Acts, chapter 17. And you can do verse 24. What's this? I think 24. Give me a second. Make sure. I got this phone. Okay, so verse 26. And then you can put that in the NIV.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17, and verse 26 in the NIV. It says, from one man he made all the nations, that they should inhabit the whole earth. And he marked out their appointed times in history, and the boundaries of their lands.
As he said, and it says he marked out the appointed times in history and their borders and their lands. So it's not so every nation or any group of people that came into power was appointed that time in history. The Most High had already scheduled it for them to take over. And that's why you see such even when you just look into history with how nations become overtook, they get overtook, and the other nations just pick up and they just go on a long run for as long as they do. And as soon as they run in, another one just picks up. It's because the Most High has already set it up like that. He already set up the playing field, the board to go exactly how you want it to go. So as soon as this nation time is over, the next one picks up. This one picks up. And even just think about it. It even says the borders of their lands. Why you think why Russia just ain't came and took over America yet? Why these other nations, why Japan ain't just lose their whole land? It's because the Most High, that's not how he set it up to happen. He let these people keep their lands and to be ruling in the times that they are ruling. But the main thing is the Most High is doing this. It's not humans that's dictating when they want to go into rulership. Will be in rulership some way, shape, or form. It will be chaotic. That's why the Most High had to set up the board, because we can't properly do it.
That's right.
And then I got a couple more points. We can hit Revelations 13 just to touch on some stuff dealing with Christ.
You in the spirit, brother. I was definitely thinking about some stuff too. Go ahead, I'll let you get off.
Yeah, we get 13:8.
Don't matter translation?
No, it don't really matter. You can do this in the KJV for real.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
So the lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Christ is that lamb that was slain from the foundation of the world. It was already written in stone that Christ was going to have to die. Way before anyone did any sinning, before the earth was even fully created, it was only the foundation of the earth was there. And Christ was already slain. He was already put to death. Before we even stepped foot on the planet, Christ already had to die. Just think about that.
Man, Adam ain't even did nothing wrong yet.
Nobody did nothing. Who are you going to blame?
Yeah.
It was already set in stone that this man was going to get put to death.
Oof.
Damn.
Yeah,
and I got a quick precept just what he's saying about
let me just
the king.
I got like I'm probably gonna bounce.
I don't know if he can hear you.
No, go ahead. You good? Go ahead.
Oh, come. I ain't want to break it up too much, but I
Yeah,
did have
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're a little behind.
Yeah. Is that me or is it Qual?
I think it might be Qual.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring out this precept about the kings, like when you're saying like the kingdoms have their appointed time, right? So I'm about to bring this out. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 15. It says, because of me, kings reign and rulers make decrees. You feel me? So the Most High is the reason why they come into rulership, is the reason why they have their reign, is the reason why they make the decrees and they go forth. It's all because of Yahweh. It's not because of, like you said, it's not because they just decided to do it. It's because the Most High put it on their heart to go do this. You feel me? Like the heart of the king is in the hands of the Lord. You feel me? But that was a small point I wanted to hit before we moved on. I don't know if Brother Qual, you still there, brother?
No, and that point, yeah, I'm still here. And look, the thing about that verse ties in perfectly with exactly what we was talking about, and it just made me think about how in the book of Daniel, Nebuchadnezzar was called a king of kings and all that because the Most High God gave him dominion. So
you in the
so
spirit.
that all just ties in. It like, and this is why the Bible is just like the perfect book, bro, because it's fully explaining itself continuously. It's like it's stuff that's all over that explains concepts that's everywhere. You know, it's concepts in Revelations that been explained. It's stuff in Genesis that you won't get the explanation for until you get to the book of Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this book is so, you know, that's why the more you read, the more knowledge you will always pick up on. So I'm gonna just do 3 quick points, and after this, y'all can really take over again. So just even staying on the topic of Christ, if we can get Matthew 6.
Yeah.
6 and 10.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Pull that in the NIV. No, but I pulled most of these precepts out the NIV. So
yeah, that's what your Bible is, ain't it?
So go ahead, pull this out.
Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 10 in the NIV. Well, I'm starting verse 9. It says,
you hit 9.
Yeah. This then is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
So just think about that. Even in heaven, only the Most High will is being done. So how much more so on earth?
Yeah.
If the celestial bodies have to follow his every command, how much more so us that are on limit in these vessels that perishes after a certain amount of time? We aren't even at our perfected form, and people think that they can resist the Most High God. It's nonsense, bro. If you just sit there and just honestly think about it, the angels listen to him. What people call demons, they follow his orders. So how much more so than you? You can't even go go tit for tat with an angel, let alone the Most High God who created everything.
God.
It's over.
You know, and then Lamentations 3:37 through 38, and then I'm gonna end with one more scripture after that.
You bringing out some heat though.
So all praises the water.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 37 in the NLT. I mean NIV. It says, who can speak and have it happen if Yahweh have not decreed it? It is not from the mouth of the Most High that both calamities and good things come.
So it said, who can speak and have it happen if the Lord have not decreed? If the Most High has not decreed something to happen, it will not happen. And then it continues on by saying, is it not from the mouth of God that both calamities and good things come? So whether it's bad, like people being put to death, people being killed, people getting murdered, all this type of stuff, or if it's good, people saving people's lives, people blessing people with money, all that comes from the Most High God. He has to decree it first. If he doesn't decree it, it's nothing. It won't happen.
That's right. That's fire.
And then I'm gonna finish off with Ephesians 1.
Oh yeah, and 3.
And, verse 4. Yeah, you can start at 3 and then end with verse 4.
Yep. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 1 and verse 3 in the NIV. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord YAHAWASHI HAMASHAYACH, who have blessed us in the heavenly realms with every spiritual blessing in Hamashiach. For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight and love. He predestined us for adoption.
You need this.
Yeah. Says he predestined us for adoption to sonship through Yahawashi Mashiach in accordance with his pleasure and will. Cool, brother.
Cool.
His phone might have died.
No, it's not still on there.
Oh, here it is. Salakia, family. Let's try to give him a second. See if he'll pop back in.
I probably got some bad service. Yeah. There it go. Now when I'll bring it back again, and then we gonna move along.
Yeah, you want to start at verse 3 or
leave verse 4 and 5?
Khan says, for he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight and love. Or in love, he predestined us for adoption to sonship through Yahawashi Mashiach in accordance with his will and pleasure. Or his pleasure and will, Salaki.
Jump down a little bit. Go like to verse 9 and read down a little bit more.
Yeah. He made known to us the mystery of his will according to his good pleasure, which he proposed in Hamashiach, to be put in effect when the times reach their fulfillment, to bring unity to all things in heaven and on earth under Hamashiach. In him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of his will.
Right, man. Predestined. Let's see what predestined goes to in the Greek. Like when you think about that word, it's a compound word before your destination. And think about its destiny. All this is involved. Yeah. For result. Let's see what this is. What the hell?
Predetermined.
Decide beforehand. Decreeing from eternity in the New Testament of God, decreeing from eternity to foreordain, appoint beforehand, predetermined, determined before, ordain, predestinate, to limit in advance. This is ridiculous. Predestination, man. This exists, right? So this through the spirit core, I wanted to end with this point. The Most High let them get off, and then it's crazy, right? But I want to get something to hit on your point, right? Because you went to the one where it's basically like, you know, like you said, the king's heart is in God's hands. He turned it and everything else, right? And we know that he, you know what I mean, he sets up kingdoms and everything, right? So I need you to get something for me. I got a couple points, and then we going to end with this, right? So give me Daniel 4. Because even though he mentioned it, it's crazy. I had something. I want to mention something there. But I need it in the NLT too. Baba Kushai.
NLT.
All right, now go down to 17 first, and I'm going to have you jump.
God. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, and verse 17. For this has been decreed by the messengers. It is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world. He gives them to anyone he chooses, even to the lowest of people.
To the lowliest of people. So if we wondering why certain people, like when we look at Elamites today, we be looking like, how the hell did Elam ever run the whole world? How was the Persian Medes running? Because they just seem so lowly and swagless and not strong, but it's the Most High done these things. Even Esau, you gotta think the basis of men. Look at Esau for real. Look who Esau is, what they're about. They have to be taught how to wash their own behind. They don't use washcloths even to this day. They barely wash up. It's just a bunch of things, right? The sun hates them, everything, but they're the ones that's ruling right now. And that's not by accident. It's not by their doing. It's by the Most High's doing, right? And we're going to further, substantiate this, right? Let's go down to verse 34. I need verse 34 and 35 in the same chapter, right? And look what this.
See, verse 34. After this time had passed, I, Nebuchadnezzar, looked up to heaven, my sanity returned, and I praised and worshiped the Most High and honored the one who lives forever. Oof. His rule is everlasting, and his kingdom is eternal. All the people of the earth are nothing compared to him. He does as he pleases among the angels of heaven and among the people of the earth.
On earth as it is in heaven, right? And keep going.
Says no one can stop him or say to him, what do you mean by doing these things?
So, you know what I'm saying? No one can stop him or even question him. You can't say nothing to him. And he said he ruled as he pleases among the angels of heaven, who was much stronger than us, according to what Paul said, and among the people of the earth. He said, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's literally right there. That's literally it. He does whatever the hell he wants to. It is what it is, right? And I got like 2 or 3 more points, and then we can wrap this up, right? Let's get that 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 12. It's just like that. Like he said, he chose a good and the evil, everything. He has everything for his purpose. Right?
That's right.
KJV. You need that KJV.
So this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Oh my God, that it speaks so much volume. Like even that end part, like I said, they are naturally brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed. Right? It says shall utterly perish in their own corruption. And I think they're created to be this way. Let's go right here to made. Let's go right here in this to the Greek. And it says made to be taken and destroyed. And it says so perish in their own corruption. So everybody's going to reap what they sow. Perish by the work of their own hands.
Neho.
What is it? Begat. Be born, bear of men who father children. To be born, to be begotten, to engender, cause to arise, his sight in the Jewish sense, one who brings others over to his way of light to convert someone, of God making Christ his son, of God making men his sons through faith. Right here, look at that. By extension of the mother, figuratively, to be born, beget, bring forth, conceive, be delivered. So let's go back and look at this. This person was born this way. They was made, they was created, begotten this way.
God says, but these as natural brute beasts, made or born to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Woo! Now that's deep. So you can't tell me the Most High and create people just to use them as a damn battering ram. You know what I mean? Go like a bull in a china shop. He didn't set them up just to go in there and destroy. Some of these vessels out here are like when people go to the gun range. Some of these people out here are the damn targets in general. Like you gotta think, there's people out here with target paper that's out here to be shot at, and that's what God created. Some of these people are. That's what the hell they are. You know what I mean?
God loves everybody.
No, some people's, hey, you see what it say? Made to be taken and destroyed, right? And I got 2 more points, because just like my brother said, with Christ, he started with Christ, and it's for the foundation. He is the beginning and the end, and how we talk about how things were said in old, and then they were fulfilled, you know, later on. We've seen it later on, and how the Bible all is cohesive, and it's going to bring it all to ending, because we begin with God is the potter, we are the clay. We understand that we don't have any free will, right? But this verbiage, right? It all makes sense. It's all gonna come together right at the end. Let me get Psalms chapter 2, verse 7 through 9, right?
God.
This is
the
from
book.
David.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 7. I would declare the decree. Yahweh have said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
Yep, verse 9. What are you gonna do?
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
See, and who was the potter? Who was the potter ultimately? Yahweh. So he created some to literally be smashed. He created some to be up, to put beautiful flowers in, water, you know, work of art. And it's just some that you might just go somewhere just to smash, right? And this is way back in the Psalms. This is before Christ, right? But look at this same verbiage and everything that's given. And I'm going to end with this, Revelation chapter 2, verse 25 to 27. 26 to 27, so like in.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
No, he received it of who?
Of my Father.
So, hey, the Most High created these people to be ruled over, to be broken, because he created them. He is the potter. This is the way that he's decided that he wants these people to be. These nations are nothing but the vessels made to be destroyed, these brute beasts. It is what it is.
That's right.
And you see, he's still using that descriptive language. He's still looking at them as potter and vessels and clay and all this other stuff, because that's all that everyone is ultimately at the end of the day. So pray that you are a vessel made of honor. Pray that you are the type of clay that's going to be sit up and look nice and that's there to be looked upon, versus being beaten and broken to shivers with a damn rod of iron, man. That's crazy. So with that, I yield. If y'all got anything else, you know what I mean? If not, you know, speak now, forever hold your peace. Shalom, as everybody's in here. Make sure y'all get them lights up. Keep our lights up and comments. Get us up in that algorithm. Share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend, man. We need them lights up. We need them lights up.
Khan, can you grab Revelations, Rook? Or you got something, Kanye?
Yeah, I got one quick little point. So it made me think about that too. This second Esdras 9 and verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So we always talk about predestination and how that ties into salvation. Lord willing, we are these people that escape the perils at the end of the world. You feel me? But they were sanctified from the beginning. They were created with the purpose of receiving the Most High salvation, to see the promised land, like to see the destruction of their enemies. They get to see the mighty works of the Lord. And Lord willing, like I said, we are of that number, man. But they are predestined for this. They are sanctified from the beginning. All right.
That's right.
Can
you grab that Revelation 17?
Yeah.
I know where you
17 in the NLT. No, chapter 17.
Oh shoot, how'd it go?
It's like he tried to type in 27.
Oh damn, I must have my finger must hit that boy. Salaki.
17 and 17.
Yeah, knew where you was going.
Get it right, brother. Get it right.
Man.
This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 17.
So like you started at 16.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16.
Hey, Salakia, before you start, did you see what the title said at the top? Before you go back, because it's about to say the word again, but look what it said exactly at the top.
Dog.
Wow. Duh. The great prostitute is crazy.
Man.
Are you a prostitute? Are you a oh, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 16 in the NLT. The scarlet beast and his 10 horns all hate the prostitute. They will strip her naked, eat her flesh, and burn her remains with fire.
Damn.
They treated her like a damn Passover lamb.
God.
Ravished.
Man.
For God has put a plan into their minds, a plan that will carry out his purposes.
It carry out what?
Carry out his purposes.
Right? God has put this plan in their mind, right? They didn't come up with this by them damn selves. They didn't think that they could take down America. Everybody's scared of America, right? But God is pouring out courage upon these people to think these things and to gang up with each other and to take the great prostitute down, right? Keep going.
They will agree to give their authority to the scarlet beast, and so the words of God will be fulfilled.
So what?
So the words of God will be fulfilled.
Right. So the words of God will be fulfilled because this is his will. This is his movie. Everything he has done in the earth is for his pleasure, right? Either to build up his elect or to curse the people that need to be cursed. And this is what life is for the people that know that they're Israelites, right? His will being played out, and we have to continuously hope and pray that he continuously deal with us as he is dealing with us now, man. Right? And with that, I yield.
God. I probably got one more. Because I just thinking about that too, about his words being fulfilled. I'm about to bring out this Isaiah 55 and 11. That'd probably be my last one.
God
says, so shall my words be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So whatever the Most High say is going to happen, it's going to happen, and it's going to prosper. It's not going to fail. Like it's all in according to the will of the Most High and what pleases him. Like, and it's just going to happen. It's just, and at the end of the day, we have to be. That's a good thing. That's a thing of comfort for us. You feel me? Because if you with Yahawah, you understand what comes with you understand the benefits. You counted the cost. You understand. Hey, we might have to suffer a little bit in this present time, but it's not going to be able to compare to the glory that's going to be, revealed in us. Right? We're going to see the marvelous things. We going to understand all these things. This is a comfort that the Most High is in control of everything. Like only a wicked individual would think to themselves, I want to be in control of my life. A mortal being that is easily corruptible. I want to be in control of everything instead of the Almighty God. You feel me? Who has the bigger viewpoint, the bigger perspective, who can guide and navigate you through any danger and bring you blessings and peace. You feel me? Like this is a comfort for us, man. It's all praises to the Most High again and always that he has us on this righteous path, man. All praises. With that, I yield.
Yeah, it's a comfort for you because you got to think about what he said. He said his ways are, plain to the righteous. They're a stumbling block to the wicked. That's all it is. We understand who he is. We understand that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord, that know the Lord. But niggas out here, they thinking, you know what I mean? It's almost like, just think about if this was a play. Y'all ever had to do a play or do a movie? Or just thinking about like how Power, the show Power. You know what I mean? There was a director. Ghost had to die. Nobody wanted to see it, right? But some people might want it to be Ghost. Somebody wanted to be Shine on it. So like, wait, what you mean, Yahawah? I can't be Ghost in this show. I can't be Tommy. Because ultimately, this is his movie, right? So I do want to end with one thing just to really show this, right? Just get straight to the point. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9, right? Because that's all this is. This is a damn movie, man. Right. This is what this is.
Says this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9. For I think that God have set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men.
A spectacle. He are made a spectacle unto the world, right? Now let's look up this word spectacle. For we are appointed all these things unto death. Wherever we are appointed is because it's for his movie, right? That's what this is. Look, spectacle goes back to the word theatron. What's the word that we call it today? Look at it. Theater. Movie theater. That's what this is. Look at this, bro. This is what this is. A theater, a place in which games or dramatic spectacles are exhibited and public assemblies held. For the Greeks used the theater also as a forum, a public show, metaphor, a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of, a place for a public show, general audience room, by implication, a show itself, spectacle, theater. And it said that's what we are made, and that's what everybody is. This is all a spectacle. This is Yahawah's movie. This is to be looked upon, to know who's who, what's what, and ultimately there's nothing we can do about it because we have been given our roles. We can't tell the director that I'm not going to be this role in this movie. You a damn actor. Hey, you know what I mean? At least in their movies you can turn down a role, but Yahawah's movie ain't no turning down a role. And just think about it in the movie sense, right? No matter what movie it is, it could be a comedy, action movie, whatever. There's always going to be a good guy and a bad one. There's always going to be a protagonist, antagonist, all these type of things. It just is what it is. I don't care what you watching, TV show, cartoon, whatever. This is what it is. And everybody has to play their part. The Avengers was nothing without Thanos. There would be no Thanos without the Avengers, vice versa. In every show, whatever you watch, your favorite thing, there's no Goku and Vegeta without Frieza coming through and doing what he did. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? With that, I yield. Shalom, everybody's is in here. Look like this is a wrap. We've been on here about an hour and 30 minutes. Hopefully this was edifying and straight to the point. Hopefully y'all took some notes. Shalom to everyone that came out, man. This is a Tuesday class, so y'all know we right back, Lord willing, if it be his will. We'll be right back May 8th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shalom, everybody came out, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Shalom. That I'd like to say, call Lord Yahawah, Shema Mashiach Yahawashi, Shalom, and Ahabathum.
Shalom, shalom, family. Ahabathum. Shalom, Yasharala.
Shalom. How about them?
Abathum.